full-scale war is not in anyone's interest. Even if the situation has escalated, a diplomatic solution is still possible.
The Israel-Hamas conflict is threatening to spill into a full-out war in the Middle East, with both President Joe Biden and U.S. Congress preparing to depart Washington, D.C. Biden has consistently worked to broker a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas, yet Israel Defense Forces' latest campaign targeting Hezbollah in Lebanon appears to undermine that process. It looks increasingly likely that the president won't achieve a ceasefire deal before leaving office in January, saddling either Vice President Kamala Harris or former President Donald Trump with overseeing the next phase of the Middle East conflict. Biden addressed Israel's offensive against Hamas and Hezbollah during his speech before the United Nations General Assembly, though much of his speech touted his handling of the conflict in the Middle East and the war in Ukraine.
There will always be forces that pull our countries apart and the world apart.
Still, Biden stood firm on his support for Israel and the country's right and responsibility to prevent attacks like October 7th from happening while simultaneously attempting to de-escalate the situation.
The world must not flinch from the horrors of October 7th. Any country would have the right and responsibility to ensure that such an attack can never happen again.
Meanwhile, Congress gavelled out of session for the next 7 weeks and won't return until after the election. Lawmakers on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee said that physically not being in Washington would not hinder them from being able to monitor the situation, but expressed serious concerns that the fighting could soon engulf the full region.